What the fuck, my shit not working?
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
How is that shit unavailable?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. They run the counter. Henning. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 37-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. And he's got some space here. And he's brought down after a very nice game. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll keep it on the ground. Henning, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On second down now. Henning, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0. Ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Two in, the Dolphins now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Back to Taylor on first down. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Tua sets up to pass it. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. This defense for the Browns, they were fantastic a week ago in their win over Houston.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers. 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 3rd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots Patriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. It's a gain of 4 that time. And that's good for a Miami first down.
Get ready.
Finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's 2nd down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Now Tua. That's caught again by Schultz. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Tua trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Greg Newsom. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And some room to run now. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
Yeah, and this is absolutely a wide receiver's dream, because if they can make that first man miss, a lot of times they turn these into big plays, and that's exactly what happened here.
They'll run on first down. Henning, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On second down, Henning, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Off of play action, it's Watson. They'll roll him out right. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. On first down, Henning, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And they'll run again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. We mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
And space tough to come by there as he'll give maybe a yard to the 37. On second down, it's Taylor, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Quick slant complete to OBJ. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Browns will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 88 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 2nd down now. Henning looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. Manning. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Now Hill to return it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Oh. Y'all should probably be able to hear me now. That's why. This shit probably was muted. Alright.
The Dolphins at the line for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down.
Thank you.
And now this is
User pick.
My goodness.
Bro, why is you falling? Come on, bro. On that dumb shit. Yeah. I was having some technical difficulties.
Maybe for his own sake,
You know what I'm saying?
he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
After the interception, here's Watson. Buying time to his left. Got an open man. That's David the Joker, the tight end.
Oh, come on, David. You got to get out of bounds, baby.
Up to midfield.
We talk about mobility in quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From the 50, it's Watson. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And this is
No.
his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York.
This nigga traded Waddle and thought he was doing something. I told that nigga. Dumbest decision he ever made. That nigga Jackson ain't no Waddle. He ain't no Waddle. That nigga a bum.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Oh, he almost got. He almost caught me.
So the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Damn, I ain't even got the jersey on. I'm out here bullshitting. Well, he on some dumb shit. Bro, that Hail Mary shit do not work on me.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
Where's the jersey? I forgot all about the jersey.
Second timeout. As the
jersey on.
33 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, man.
Not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are.
Man, these niggas balling. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Second and 14.
I ain't even gonna hold you. This defense balling. Why are you on him, bro? You should not be on this nigga. Fuck it, though.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Fuck it, though.
Myles Garrett in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
You know what? Before I fuck that shit up. Speed. Security. Match.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete.
Nigga, stop, bitch.
But it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt.
Should have traded for a defensive end and not a running back. If you would have traded for a defensive end, you'd have been straight.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a 17-0 lead in tow, they might not be too eager to press the issue here. And
oh,
just
shit.
Push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Fuck you waiting for my game plan, nigga? Pick a game plan.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
From the 45 on second down, Tua. He finds his man complete. It's Schultz. And he'll work.
He's a glizzy gladiator. Fucking dick eater. Yeah, get him. Get him. Fucking dog pound, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far.
Bro.
I would think they'd have to start
Tim, what you want? You want to get in the chat, Timothy? Come on, bro. I just got the Dolphins. You know what I'm doing with the Dolphins, bro.
So the first
I'm not trading Waddle. That's all I'm gonna tell you. The fuck? Fuck you thought this was, dickhead? No abilities. Thank you. That nigga Tua shook. Fuck out of here.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Ooh. Ooh. Somebody get the block. Get the block. Get the block. Get the block. Get the block.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus. focus moving forward.
This nigga talking about good luck on a winning record. Didn't I sweep you, nigga? Timothy. Fuck out of here. Bum ass nigga.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line.
Come on, bro.
The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They run the counter.
Oh, you run right past him? You a fucking 90. You a 90, bro. Why are you running right past him?
And now 3rd and 12. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't.
God damn.
They're not fooled. You see the end result because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Niggas be on my dick. Talking about insta shit. Oh, don't you got a superstar tight end that catch everything?
This one caught by Davis.
Alright, come on.
He's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 10 there, but at least
Niggas talking about abilities like niggas don't got abilities to be saving. Don't you got what's that? Quarterback run extra crazy blocking? They got a team full of abilities just bitching about my defensive ends. Good luck winning. Get on my dick, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Here we go on 4th down.
Fuck you talking about?
And a good job of
Am I gonna get a dev game with my bro? Like, come on.
close to the 30 here. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal. So it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Faking the give. Now Watson. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Watson. Yeah,
Get in here. Get in here. Let's go. Get him a fucking dev game, bro. God damn.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 24.
We need this nigga a superstar by the playoffs, man.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ooh, good one.
The throw down the field.
Good one.
Running back.
How the fuck was he just wide open? I thought it was a cover 4. How is it a cover 4? He's wide open.
Able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
The
Well,
fuck?
they're going to make a game of this in the second half. They need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there.
Shit, a cover 4, middle of the field, wide open. Like, what type of zone was they playing?
A better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
The 2 are going to try and throw for it. Dancing to his left. To the end zone.
That nigga is not Jalen Waddle. That's all I can say, bro.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of
he's wide open.
switch to their opponent.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He'll take a shot for
Fuck
Davis
it.
to the end zone.
Fuck it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Watson to Njoku there for the Cleveland first. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Forced out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Again, it's Watson. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side.
Come on, bro. Run him the fuck over.
Here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
He must be in a zone.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. scrimmage, back at the 6. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Here's Watson. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time.
I bet he ain't bitching about that shit now.
They were obviously keyed into him.
You ain't bitching about that shit now that it saved you. That shit done saved you. You is not bitching about that shit now. Talking about acrobat like he ain't got acrobat on his fucking other corner. Come on, bro. Cut the bullshit.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Bro, what are you doing? Turn around. That was a lucky one.
Great effort there. Touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
I made the AFC Championship game, so either as far or farther.
York now for the extra point.
I don't know, bro. You might not make the playoffs this year. Trading that nigga Waddle was a fucking bad move.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the
this nigga Tua is scared.
Several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has.
I wouldn't trade Jalen Waddle, but that's just me. That's just me, especially if I got a rookie quarterback. What type of sense would that make?
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep.
Come on.
Not doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Now they get
I forgot that nigga 5'8".
Something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Here we go, set. Hey, cross field. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here we go. Here we
So
go.
2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Press. Hey, check hanger.
Now Tua. And now here's another interception. And the Browns are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. But they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like
He's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. From the gun, here's Watson. He'll get this one complete to Davis.
Oh shit, that's because I ain't got the fucking John on.
45-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
first down throw. Watson. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And this
Come on.
Looked very much to be a catchable ball. And could not.
It was catchable. I don't know what the fuck this nigga doing.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Man, fuck this defense. Fuck the Dolphins. We trying to get ready for the offs, man.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And the
This nigga just threw my lineman. And he talking about niggas with abilities. Sheesh. He just threw my superstar lineman, who's a 90, and you talking about niggas with abilities. Like, come on, bro. You traded a wide receiver for a linebacker and a running back. That's not going to help you.
Back to throw, Watson. Throwing right in, that's complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. Henning. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Just made a dumb trade, bro. Don't be mad at it. You talking about I got 2 defensive ends. You had 299 fucking speed receivers.
Now a handoff up the middle. Henning. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
It was a dumb trade. That's all I can say.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up.
You don't know how to use them. You don't win with 2 fucking superstar defensive ends, but it'll help.
He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds.
Yeah, because the nigga's fucking holding me.
They're in the end zone.
The CD, they're up big,
This
but
nigga
they're still
fucking
passing
holding
it.
me.
I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you?